3, 2. What's up? Well, Guam, how are you all doing in the radio and visual airwaves? This is your girl, Spirit Butterfly, Spirit Miss Butterfly, if you're nasty. The goddess of the radio waves here, giving a shout out first and foremost to Riley with Sony Hawk Radio. Okay, I got a special person on the other end of my line, and he go by the name of tonej. Tonej, are you there?
I'm here. What's up? What going?
Well, what y'all talk about now, man? Hey, tonej, I've been hearing a lot of great things about you, tonej.
Okay, that's what's up. Alright.
He said, that's what's up. All right, yes, that's what's up. That's what's up, tonej. Where are you calling from? Where are you at?
So I'm hailing from Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay. Where about in Tennessee?
We're going to say Knoxville.
Knoxville.
Area, but Knoxville. People a little bit more familiar with that. So we'll go ahead and say the Knoxville area.
Okay, Knoxville. Tri-Cities area in Knoxville, Tennessee. What up, y'all? What up? What's up in the Knoxville, Tennessee area? What up? Yes, tonej, are you were born and raised there, or did you move there? Is your family there? How that situation work out?
So it's a little bit of both, right? So originally I was born in Virginia, right? Hampton Roads area. And P-Town to be specific, you know what I'm saying? Portsmouth, Virginia, P-Town, what up? But moved out here in Tennessee when I was, a little younger and just kind of, transitioned back and forth. So I got family that lives here too, and then I got family that still resides in like the Hampton Roads area, Virginia. So, I kind of like to claim both.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. So I just want to give a shout out to Virginia as well. I actually lived in Virginia for a period in time as well. So I was in Prince William County, PW County.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a fancy area.
Yes, honey, because you're dealing with a fancy woman. Okay. Yes. So how are you feeling, tonej?
I'm feeling great. All good vibes, you know what I mean?
Yes. Well, you're sounding great. I like that. I like the energy that you have, very charismatic and things of that nature. I want to ask you now, how long have you been into this field of what you do? What do you consider yourself, a rapper, a lyricist? And if so, of a lyricist or a rapper, how long have you been doing it?
So I consider myself, first and foremost, a songwriter, so a lyricist. And with that, my genre choice is R&B, but I kind of diversify and go into hip hop, even explore other genres too, because as a songwriter, that's just kind of who I am, right? I write about a topic, and as far as how long I've been doing this, artistry, full-time artistry aspect since 2018, but as far as writing, a little bit, I would say like 15 years, you know what I mean? I started when I was a little young, and funny story is, myself and 3 of my brothers, we had a boy band group called Brothers for Life, and so that's kind of where everything started with me, as far as, the songwriting aspect, because I was like one of the main writers for the group, and then and of course was singing a little bit as far as background. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, songwriter, lyricist, and then R&B, and feel like I've been doing this forever, but a little short period of time.
Oh wow, I like that, and thank you for giving us a little history on it. So you've been in the energy for a long time.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, that's interesting. Fast forward to here, we're already almost in July. So at the time of this interview, we're here June the 17th, 2025, actually a day after Tupac's birthday. Shout out to Tupac. And I'm just so excited because we have so many creative beings like yourself doing things. And what I want to know as far as you, tonej, is since we're basically we're over the half period mark here in 2025. So what have you been working on since the beginning? And being that it's almost the end, we got about 5 months in before 2026. What do you got lined up? Can you tell the people that's listening so they know what to expect, when to expect, and where to go?
Okay. So I've been working on a few different projects. Like I said, as a songwriter, I'm always writing something. I mean, you know, I probably crank out a few hits throughout the week, right? Mm-hmm. But just to be more intentional with what I'm doing, what I've been doing is working on my sophomore album. So I released the album out in 2018. Was like my freshman album, and it did pretty good. It got some positive reviews, but I decided to take a little bit more time with the sophomore album so that I could kind of craft more of a story, and that way each song would kind of like tell a story rather than just a string of songs together. And so that's kind of what my focus has been on. But also I've been in between that, I've been working on some songs that I'm gearing up for an EP. So back in 2023, time is flying. I was gonna say 2024, but it's actually 2023. I released a EP called Sex and Streets Volume 1, right? And that came out on all major platforms. Now, unfortunately, I had to I'm going through redistribution, so it had to be taken down. So those who got to listen to it, it was a vibe. But and it'll be put back up here shortly. But the second volume will be volume 2 of Sex and Streets, and that'll cater to like the sex aspect, right? The more of like the R&B and the sensual side of the storytelling versus like the first volume, which was the street side of it, and then the third volume, which would be like more of the spiritual, or the conscious aspect of the storytelling. And then I'm always writing something, so I got a few singles that I'll be dropping. But everything with me is all about timing, and I'm not about rushing or anything like that. Just trying to find the right moment to drop things and really be deliberate in what I'm bringing and what I'm doing. But trust and believe that something will be dropping soon, y'all. So I got a nice single that's dropping soon, and an EP that'll be dropping soon that's y'all be rocking with. So.
Yes, that's what's up, and we cannot wait. Do you hear me? Speaking of dropping singles, right?
Yeah.
So I hear from the team at Tonej Radio that this one of your latest masterpiece singles is entitled "I Don't Like Surprises." Is that true?
Yeah, I don't like surprises.
He said, yeah, I don't like surprises. Why you not like surprising them eggs?
Let me first say this, yo. I'm loving the accent. Is that you, or is that like?
Of course, man. My family from Montego and
sexy. That's sexy for sure. Well, let me get back to the I don't like surprises. That's a play on words. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
I like to play on words, and I don't like surprises more so of. I'm not saying that I don't like surprises. Mm-hmm. It's just taking the standpoint that as a man, right, with trying to be deliberate in what you do and how you move. Surprises you kind of more cautious of, right? Things that just spring up. But I don't like surprises that says it just kind of caters to like the idea that if you have that special someone that you really feeling and they move in a certain way and you vibing like that, then you're more willing to throw caution to the wind and just be a little bit more spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I don't like surprises represents. Just the idea that like I'll take you on a shopping spree. You know what I'm saying? If that's something I would normally do. You know what I'm saying? I like to pinch a penny. I like to plan. I like to be a little bit more frugal. But like, if I'm feeling you like that, yeah, I'll take you on a shopping spree. We'll take a vacation. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'll do the things that's outside of the normal or the comfort zone of what I'm used to doing. And so that's what I Don't Like Surprises kind of represents. It's like, yo, I don't really like these surprises, but for you, I'll change things a little bit.
So basically, you telling me you not spinning unless I'm winning.
I'm not saying not spinning at all. It's just you know what I'm saying. It's the comfort level of what I am used to spinning, right? It may change. So
gotcha.
You know what I'm saying. If that's your idea of what worth is, like I gotta, you know what I'm saying, gotta spin. That's just one example, but it's other ways to kind of like show that you'll do more than what you normally accustomed to doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll spend a little bit more if you worth it for sure.
Okay. So you hear that, ladies? Do y'all hear that out there? So now y'all know. If you getting penny pinched on, you're not his type.
Yeah.
You said right. I didn't even expect for you to agree with me on that one.
We just gotta vibe right. You know how it is. You gotta catch a vibe, and then it gotta be that genuine. You know what I'm saying? That genuine thing where it's like, yo, this is it's not cliche, but it's a little realer than what I'm used to. So for that, I'm willing to change things up a little bit.
Right. Man, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's been such a wonderful experience with you in these past 12 minutes, Tonej. I'm really looking forward to hearing more of you and from you in the near future. Everybody, right now, I need y'all to turn your volumes up on your phones, your Beats by Dre. If you listening to this, watching this on your TV, turn the volumes up, because right after this interview, we're gonna play his latest track, I Don't Like Surprises. Tonej, we appreciate you. I need y'all to go follow him right now on all of his social media platforms. Everything will be detailed in the description bar below this video. We want to thank not only Tonej for his time and energy. We want to give a shout out to Riley with Sony Hulk Radio, because without him and his team behind the scenes, none of this would be possible. You heard me?
Shout out Riley for sure, and shout out you too.
Aw, so you the first art, like I really, out of every...
I like your style, I like your approach, I like your energy, and you know what I'm saying, you make things a little bit more smoother. So shout out you get your flowers today.
I get my flowers today. Like, look, I usually don't tell people behind the scenes, but I'm gonna share with people, like, we just did an interview like maybe 30 minutes ago, and it didn't go as planned, but as they say, the second time around, it's always better than the first. So I really...
Hey, look, we gonna have to get on the track.
Of course. Of course. You here with Sony Hulk and Riley, you're next. You are it. You're already here. And I am honored to, Tonej, okay? And with that stated, I want to tell everyone out there in the radio world, cheers to a wonderful, powerful, better you.
Feel me like say let's run. You feel me like I don't like surprises. You know what I'm saying? On a beat, yeah. Say let's run. Please tell me that you don't annoy, cause I don't mind. Run up and no, oh yeah. I usually play the solo, but today I'm playing Marco Polo. Oh, that she got body on the stallion, and I'm cuddling like a Rambo. We're looking too fly, let's go show somebody. We pull up to the party, we VIPs at the party. Freak, that's It's a silent camera flex on ya, cause you a superstar. You know who you are. I don't like surprises, but let's go somewhere exotic, cause tonight anything goes. You deserve it and so much more. Let's skip to the part where I'm kissing you slow. I'm going all in or nothing. Make a nigga wanna show you something, like the finer things, or diamond rings. Excuse me, I'm going down loud. It's got me choking, or maybe it's just got me open. I'm sliding in your DMs, winky faces, morning conversations, just to let you know you amazing. Girl, you're fine, wanna make you mine. You spend some time, I felt the vibe, you felt the vibe, so now let's slide to new situations where we're sharing bedrooms and closet spaces, and then in dates and sex on daily basis. You put the bad shit, girl, are you playing? You know what I'm saying? I got the that that'll drive you crazy. You got the na that I wanna play. Fuck it, let's get to the basics. I don't like surprises, do I too cautious? But you got me taking my chances. I'm placing my bet, putting it all on you. She got me icy cause she wifey, yeah. Strong, yeah, I might be thinking about you on a nightly. My homies all like, what the deal? Knowing it ain't like me, but shorty, she ain't superficial. She's so official like a referee. When he blow the whistle, that ass so bomb like do. She a load of missile, I'm a load of pistol. But a nigga want the issues, cause there goes my baby. Not yet, but I manifest like a good stock. You got a plan to invest, evaluate, trusting that in return to what you get back. That determines what happens next. And we ain't taking no losses, all we doing is profits. And we ain't taking no losses, all we doing is profits. And we ain't taking no losses, all we doing is profits. But you got me taking my chances, putting it all on you. But you got me taking my chances. I'm placing my bet,